And amid all this, the most vulnerable segment seeing the impact of heightened India-US trade tensions are Indian exporters. NDTV Profit brings to you a ground report speaking to multiple exporters from engineering, steel and textile sectors, encompassing the challenges that businesses are facing. Take a look.
As trade talks between US and India seem to have hit a roadblock with no sort of deal in sight, and the threats and the renewed threats rather of the Trump administration to impose more and more tariffs have left one segment of the Indian trade ecosystem very vulnerable, and that is Indian exports. Indian exporters are facing the brunt of these tariffs and these uncertain conditions that come along with it. NDTV Profit speaks to exporters on the ground to get you an insight as to what these exporters are facing and what the impact of such conditions is on their businesses. We first spoke to Kisan Engineering Works, an MSME exporter of phalanges, which is a major engineering export. This is located on the outskirts of Ghaziabad, and here we spoke to the MD to understand the impact of tariffs.
Our impact is much more than the 25% plus penalty thing. Steel and aluminium has already been covered by the US government by a 50% tariff. It is basically subsidizing the industry and preventing it from collapsing in the immediate term. I expect the political class and the executive class to be more rational and more open their bags of money.
Another sector that's feeling the heat is the textile sector, and we're here at BK Fashions to understand more about the uncertainties and the impact of tariffs.
So the future orders is being on hold from the customers because they are still don't know what's going to be the next future for Indian tariff plan. So currently we are in a very bad situation. We expect some percentage to be, fulfilled by the government and take this difficult situation in consideration, to negotiate, because buyers are negotiating on the prices. They want us to give the discounts. Buyer are, they are getting the better tariffs from the neighboring countries, so they have better margins there.
Right. Yet another garment exporter that has been impacted is BK Garments, based here in Noida's industrial hub. We also spoke to them about the uncertainties on the tariff front, as well as the orders that are coming in from external geographies.
They are also uncertain about what will happen next. So they can't also finalize how much discount they have to demand from us. If something happens, our government will help. That is our hope. Our government policies will certainly be helpful to the exporters to maintain the export momentum.
Is there any outreach from the government so far?
So far, nothing happened yet. We are waiting for what the government policies are finalizing.
You've heard from the exporters directly. The uncertainty is unbearable and business is getting impacted. What the request from the government is for immediate action, is for policy and monetary support.
Right.